Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. Week 4 has officially arrived, and today I'm going to be going through all of the new patch updates covering Week 4. We're going to take a look at the new banner. Lucia and Aerith are on it. I'm going to give my opening thoughts on the weapon and the costumes, but a banner review, a to pull or not to pull video will be coming out shortly after this one, where I go into the banner in depth. Now, that being said, let's get into the notices and let's check out what we got in the game. Alright, so I'm going to go down here and just start with this one. It's the first newest notice. It is about the new event, a tea party and festive eggs. As of March 27th, right now, a tea party and festive eggs is on. How to play. This is a take on a gathering level battle to raise the item gathering level. Now, most of you guys know how I feel about these. I know that these type of events are helpful to certain kinds of players. I'm not saying that they should get rid of these gathering events. I'm not. All I'm saying is that they should improve this kind of event. This event should have an auto collector on it, meaning that when it fully maxes out, as in you collect all the treasure and you can't collect any more, I think it should auto collect for you, because I always end up losing a lot of these points just because I'm not logging in at the right time. Alright, but other than that, it looks like we'll be acquiring various items and score battle keys through item gathering. It does not look like there are any of the new weapon mats in here to go from above level 90 to 120, which is a little bit disappointing. I'm a little bit worried that they're not going to be bringing, right now we have like level 120 weapons just dropped. We've got the premium enhancement quests up 50%. We were able to farm them in the new Knights of Judgment event. However, I'm getting the feeling that when that falls away, they're going to be getting pretty hard to get. And I hope that the weapon materials don't become something that's locked behind like a paywall. I feel like that would be unfortunate for Ever Crisis. Alright, item gathering can include score battle keys that will allow you to take on the score battle, as well as limited time 5-star weapons. So we are getting a new weapon. It is the Carrot Sword for Zack. It looks pretty awesome, I'm not going to lie. I'm excited to see what... Oh, here are the stats right here. It's going to... the command ability is going to be Fire Surge. Okay, that's typical. The R ability is going to be Boost Magic Attack, and I'm guessing some type of Elemental Potency, since those were what the other ones were recently. It looks like event exchangeable items can be exchanged for various items, such as limited... Alright, so we know that. And yeah, so this is going to be the typical type of event. The boss information is going to be the pink bunny egg. The recommended element is fire. Recommended sigils is diamond. Okay, so there are no materias for this diamond sigil for any of you new players out there. This is something that you can only get with a weapon. The recommended attack type is magic, which fits the brand new banner. And it looks like the schedule is right here. March 29th will be Score Battle 4. 30th, Gathering Battle Level 8, and then the next day 9, April 2nd 10, going all the way to, let's see, going all the way to April 10th, where we'll finally get the High Risk Battle 3, Key Use times 3, and the regular High Risk Battle 3. Alright, I wish that we could honestly get through these quicker without having to wait every single day to do something new, but it is what it is. Also, there is new draw information here. As you guys can see, Lucia and Aerith will be featured on the banner. I will be talking about it and my initial thoughts a little bit later once we get to it, unless this is it right here. Looks like there is a new Tea Party and Festive Eggs wallpaper, alright, which you should be able to unlock by progressing through the new Easter event. And it looks like in order to actually compete in this event, you will have to complete the Destruction of Mako Reactor 5 in Chapter 1, Main Section 3, Episode 1 of the Final Fantasy VII story. So if you're a new player, make sure you're clearing through the story, as that unlocks a lot of aspects of this game. Alright, now let's go back over here. Alright, here it is, guys. Here's what everyone's excited about. Alright, so this is the new gear. It is the Aerith and Lucia new weapon featured draw. Alright, it is an Aerith, or an Easter-inspired banner. Okay, now here are the weapons. Aerith's is the Egg Staff. The command ability is a 4 ATB charge. It is a fire attack called Helical Flame. It inflicts up to 630% fire magic damage upon all enemies. When there is only one enemy, however, the damage inflicted upon the enemy is increased by 1.3 times. So if we divide 630% by 10, you get 63. If you times 63 by 3, you get 189. So roughly we're getting 810% damage on a single target enemy, while also having a strong AoE fire damage weapon. So essentially this is like not quite as strong as the more recent elemental arcanum weapons, but it is pretty close. I mean, the Murasame had a max damage output of 750%, and then I believe Tifa's gloves went up to 800%. If I'm wrong, correct me. So this roughly is going to be doing around that type of damage, but it also has a strong AoE. So it looks like these AoE weapons are becoming more and more prevalent since we just saw Sephiroth's drop in the new Limit Break draw banner. Now, Lucia's weapon is called the Rose Musket. The command ability is 4 ATB cost. Its name of the ability is Blazing Rose. To be honest, Aerith's weapon, it's not my favorite aesthetically. Lucia's, it does look pretty cool for an Easter weapon. I'm not going to lie. I think I prefer Lucia's just aesthetically. So Lucia's is also a fire elemental weapon. It inflicts up to 620% fire magic damage upon a single enemy. However, when the caster's HP is above 50%, the enemy's magic defense is drastically reduced. Normally this means that by the time you get this weapon to OB6, it's immediately hitting high. So I'm guessing this is mid to high at base 5-star. So it is going to have a magic defense break on it. Now let's look at the new costumes right here. Here we have Aerith's classic Coney. It does have the boost magical ability potency on it, all right, which is kind of like a double arcanum here. It's pretty interesting. So it does have the boost magical ability potency on it, which was what came with Sephiroth's new costume on the Limit Break draw banner. But then it also has a fire arcanum aspect to it as well. So this is a very, very good costume. However, the fact that it has fire arcanum on it means that it's going to have far more limited use than something like Sephiroth's Limit Break draw costume, which essentially you could use with any magical build, right? And then over here for Lucia, we have the Gothic Bunny, and it looks like she is getting her own version of the buff debuff extension costume, which is going to extend the buff or debuffs that she places on her allies or her opponents. Also, mixed in with that, we are getting what looks like was Red 13's unique ability in a costume, which boosts fire and ice ability damage, but also increased fire and ice resistance. All right, this is actually pretty good for her because she has Bald Eagle, which is a great ice and peril weapon. But then at the same time, she now has this fire costume. All right, so let's see here. The Egg Hunt special packs are on sale for a limited time. Just so you guys know, I will be doing a shop review at the end of this video. And it looks like this is just going over the costumes right here, or not the costumes, but the shop updates and everything like that. Okay, so let's scroll through here. There will be a wallpaper for getting for getting the Egg Staff's rarity to OB2. You will get this this wallpaper with Aerith. And then for Lucia, this is a super sweet wallpaper right here. You will be getting the Gothic Bunny wallpaper. Also, if you get the Rose's Musket rarity to OB2. So before we go and check out the rest of the notices, let's go to the missions. Let's go to General. Let's look at these costumes. So we should just be able to scroll down and find them here. All right, so here is Aerith's. She does look pretty cool. I still think that the weapon is not the best, but I do like how she looks. She looks kind of like ethereal with that like kind of bright hue going on to her. She does look good. However, I'm not gonna lie, This one looks a lot better in my opinion. I love the gun just resting on the couch. She's got the dark red leather couch and the kind of like sexy maid costume going on with the Easter ears. I mean, she looks good, guys. Let's be real. All right, so going back over here to the notices, let's see what we missed. Okay, so it does look like there is a special banner, the half anniversary Aerith / Lucia 5-star weapon guaranteed draw, where you can perform a 10 draw 5 times using red crystals times 1500. In my opinion, this is a Wales only territory banner. I will never pull on these. I don't recommend pulling on these unless you literally have just an absolute surplus of crystals. And even then, I think that they're really not in your best interest to pull for. I think that these banners could be a lot better, and they're just not my cup of tea. All right, now, other than that, I think that about wraps it up. So I'm going to run over to the shop. We'll review the new things in the egg hunt part of the shop. So there is a new 5-star gacha ticket for 300 paid. So any of you minnows, dolphins, or whales out there, that's a guaranteed buy. I've recently stopped picking these up just because the weapons that I'm looking for are so specific now that getting random ones is not as helpful. So I'm kind of holding off because I'd rather skip 10 of these and get a weapon voucher for 3k paid than get 10 of these 5-star gacha tickets. But, you know, I think that may go up and down for me. I might go back and forth. That's how I feel now. Who knows what I'll feel in a week. Here we have a 5-star gacha ticket, and also it looks like 10 regular gacha tickets. So essentially, if this 5-star gacha ticket is 300, and this one only comes with 10 regular tickets, essentially you're paying 1,200 paid for 10 regular tickets with no guaranteed 5-star. So this one is a big X for me. Definitely not. This one, 3k paid with Aerith 100 weapon parts. If you do like Aerith and you're trying to build her weapons, this is actually a fantastic deal for the 3k. Honestly, it's a great deal. The same with Lucia's right here. These are much better, I think, than the 58.99 ones like this one right here. These still only come with 100. It does come for both characters. You do get the tickets and you do get the paid, but you do have to drop a lot more money to get it. Whereas opposed to these, you can get the extra weapon parts if you need it for something. You also get a 5-star guaranteed for the character and 24-star guaranteed tickets for the character as well. So these are both looking super good. The premium tickets, don't get these unless it has something else with it. There's always going to be another shop item that gives you these premium tickets, but also gives you something else. So in my opinion, never buy these unless it has something else there to offer. Other than that, it looks like these are all pretty standard. It is giving you an extra 5-star ticket, but I'm going to pass, also pass, also pass, also pass, and also pass. If you guys want to buy crystals, even because they put the mithril ore here, I still don't recommend it. If you want crystals, come in here, grab these. These are the ones to get. These are only going to be here, it looks like, for 10 more days. This is what I recommend for getting crystals. It is the best bang for your buck in this game, other than the season pass. All right, last but not least, let's go over and just look at the new featured draw. This is not a limited banner, guys. All right, so these weapons will be wish listable in the future. Now, I am going to just mention that I think it seems like these weapons and these costumes are coming out for this new Easter event. Now, if we look here at OB10, this gives HP and fire potency. Pretty fantastic R abilities, I'm not going to lie, because this is magical, but you can use this on both physical or magic types. So this is a fantastic weapon. The support materials also has cure spells target all, which is fantastic, especially for Aerith. So looking very, very good for this weapon right here. Very solid, especially paired with this costume right here. All in all, I mean, that is looking pretty fantastic. Now, if we go in here and we check the Rose Musket, let's just check it at base 5-star. It does go mid to high at base 5-star like I thought. It gives boost magic ability potency plus 30 and fire potency right here. At OB6, like I guessed, it is going to get high magic defense down on the first cast, which is great. Plus boost magic ability 40 and boost fire potency 27. At 120, you get up to fire potency 39, boost magic ability 46. In the back end, it does have a triangle sigil break. Both great weapons. However, my initial thought is save on these. I will say that, and this is related to what may be the next summon coming out. This is a potential spoiler, so if you guys are not interested in knowing anything about new summons coming out, this is your cue to peace out on the video. Thanks for hanging out. But from what I understand, the next double summon is going to be Shiva and Ramuh. Now, Shiva and Ramuh is going to be a tricky one because Shiva is weak to fire, but she takes far more damage from magical fire attacks than physical fire attacks. On top of that, there's only one water Arcanum costume in the game, that would be Glenn, but few people pulled for him, so other people have Cloud's Maritime costume. However, Cloud is also our primary fire damage dealer at the same time, right? So we're gonna need fire for Shiva while also having water for Ramuh, right? In that double summon whenever that drops. Now, Zac, whoever pulled for Zac and got his weapon to OB6 is going to be having a ball in that new fight. However, these weapons right here, in my opinion, are handmade for that fight against Shiva. We have Lucia's weapon that takes down the magic defense greatly, okay? And then we have Aerith's weapon right here, which can do higher damage to a single target enemy when cast on Shiva, while also damaging Ramuh, while also giving her the potential to AoE cast a cure spell from the third materia slot. So likely teams are going to be Cloud running the Water Mastery costume with the Maritime sword, because you're not going to double build an Elemental Potency build, most likely, right? So you're going to have that. Cloud would run Bandage Sword. Then you would have Aerith. She's probably meant to run this sword along with potentially running Fairy Tail, and then maybe you would have Zac in there as well, or even Lucia with this magic defense down weapon. That would be my guess, that these weapons are going to very much come in handy for that. But that being said, who knows? They look pretty great. If you guys want to see my to pull or not to pull video for the full banner review of these weapons, what I think, should you pull for them or should you wait, stay tuned. That video will be dropping not too long after this one. So yeah, I hope this news update video is everything you guys were looking to see. And I appreciate you guys hanging out on the channel. I appreciate you guys liking the videos, commenting. We've had a huge influx of people joining the Discord, so thank all you guys that have come out there. The community is happy to help you. That being said, hope you all have a wonderful night. Take care and peace.